the bronze from the metal and stuff, and it's okay because some people like that, and it's kind of chippy, and the paint is kind of just rough and unfinished, and some people really really like that. It makes them feel like it's really antique, and I like paint and stuff with this mint color because it really gives it more of like an antique vibe. So a lot of things that are metal when they get old, they start to look like this, and people like old stuff. And I'm starting to kind of love it too because you don't have to be so precise with it. Okay, so while that's drying a little bit more, we're gonna go back to our tray. And then I figured I'd just take you guys along for the ride because I still have to paint the rest of these pieces, and I'm gonna be painting those in white. So I'll show you how to make. So yeah, I'll show you how to paint something white. Let's just put these paint cans under it. It's okay. Don't have to hear. You just watch. I'm sorry about the sound, guys. So now I'm just gonna go back over this side. There we go. And I really just want to make sure we cover. Remember before it had that chevron color in there, or chevron stripe. So we just want to make sure that that is covered. And because I made this chalk paint kind of thick, you want to make sure all the lines are going the same way because if all the lines aren't going the same way, then you'll see like the different patterns in it. Um, so yeah, you just want to make sure they're all going the same way at this point. Alright, so use our blow dryer again a little bit. So guys, I'm still trying to figure out what my antique booth is gonna be called. I've been thinking about like pretty pieces by she, but I have to decide soon because I really want my booth to be branded. So I want to make some kind of like banner or custom sign, and I need to get business cards printed up, and I have to go get a business license. So there's like so many different little steps that are all contingent on the name. So if you guys can hear me, what do you think? Should I name it Pretty Pieces by She? And the other thing I was thinking about is Cozy Vintage, to go with my home staging company name, Cozy Interiors. And I thought about just doing it Cozy Interiors, but I want all my pieces to just be really pretty. So that's why I kind of wanted to name it Pretty Pieces. But I don't know. It's for me. It's just always so hard to come up with a name because your name really says a lot about your business. pink from the bottom of that got on it. But it's okay because what we can do is just paint the bottom of it. It's not a big deal. Okay, so again, like I said, it's not a big deal. So we're gonna move this out of the way because it's making a mess. And now we gotta figure out how to fix this. And this is the kind of stuff that you guys don't see when I'm recording a video. So guys, what are we gonna do to get that off? I'm gonna grab like a rag or something really quickly. Because you see that's the aqua color that we started out when we first made the paint in the last video. So now we're just gonna take some pot paint and go over that. Real simple, easy fix. And even if your paint gets clunky, like over here in the corner, don't worry, because if you have a sanding block, all you have to do is take the sanding block and sand that little chunky part off, which is nice because some of the original wood might even show, so it just adds that distressed value to it. Making it look even older, so don't worry about being perfect, which is hard for me as a perfectionist to even say. Alrighty, so we're going to sit this off to the side and let that dry, and then I'm going to show you guys what we're going to be doing with the transfers. Alright, let me get some of this paint off my hands. Alright, so we're going to be taking these transfers and adding something really cool and decorative to the top. And so I have a few different transfers left over. I got paint on my dress. See, this is why I be wearing old stuff. Anyway, guys, so what we're going to be doing is taking some of these transfers. And this piece is pretty good. It's dry. So, oh, what are they? So the ones that I have left, I have this rose pattern, which is really pretty. I have this left, and you have to be careful. This is like a temporary tattoo. So if you're not careful, it can stick to stuff and like mess it up. So I think the rose, part of the rose will be cute in the tray, and part of the rose will be cute on top of that. So I think that's what we're gonna do. But I also have these words left over, and this one got kind of messed up because it was on the floor and I stepped on it. See, there you go. So, and then I have these letters that can always be cute on top of something. So I think what we're going to do is roll with the roses for now. The cool thing about transfers is that you don't have to... The cool thing about transfers is that you don't actually have to freaking use the whole thing on one piece. You can cut them up and use them in several different pieces. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. first what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out this little design because I like it. It's nice and French and stuff. So we're going to cut that out. These scissors are some shit. Something sticky on them. Okay, I can't do it. So guys, I can't wait. I've been buying so much cute stuff at the thrift store. It's been ridiculous. Like last night, I even went and looked at the clothes, and I never go look at the clothes because I don't know. It's just like to me that needle in the haystack feeling is a little bit overwhelming. But do any of you guys thrift for clothes? And like, are you able to find cute stuff? But my weight has been fluctuating so much. Like over this holiday season, I actually gained 9 pounds, and I currently lost 2 of those pounds. So I'm working really hard to get this extra weight off because my back is starting to hurt again. And I was like, damn, when I was fat, my back used to hurt all the freaking time. And now with the 10 pounds, like my back is killing me. So I'm like, I can't do this. I have to get this weight off of me. But with thrift store clothes, I was like, if I start thrifting, I can find really cool pieces. And I'll be okay with my weight fluctuating. Like, I won't be so upset. Because I love some AliExpress clothes, but those things run small, and like with 10 pounds on me, some of those clothes don't even fit. So I'm like, oh, it sucks getting older. So, okay, now we're just going to peel this off, and you have to be very careful with this because if not, once it sticks to something, it wants to stay there. So let me pull the camera in a little bit closer. Alright, I want you guys to be up close and personal when I do this. These are really, really simple and really easy to do. It's like, you remember back in the day, those little Mickey Mouse tattoos and stuff, you used to think you was like grown. That's all this is. It's just a tattoo for furniture. So you just scrape. This part is annoying if you have kids. Kids love to do this. Like Mackenzie was so excited to do this, and then she realized how much it sucked. So again, guys, these are just transfers. I'll make sure I link them on my Amazon store because I forgot to do that. But in the description box, once I upload this video, there'll be a link, or in any of my videos, there's a link to my Amazon store. And you can go there and all the products that I talk about are listed. I've been in love with Amazon because with me needing so many different things all the time, it gets very annoying having to go to the store and pick them up. Like, super annoying. Like, I'm like, last night I ran out of staples for my staple gun. And it was so annoying to have to get up and go to Lowe's only to discover that they close at 9 o'clock. Then I had to go to Walmart and there was only one line open. So I like Amazon because most stuff is like, okay, Shein, like, you just can't do that today. You'll have to wait a day or two for it to come from Amazon. And so I've been loving it. Even with this kind of stuff, like, there's people locally that sell it, but I don't feel like getting up going. I might as well just wait, you know? So the main thing is you just want to make sure you rub really hard so that the whole image is transferred. And what starts to happen is it turns like light gray as you rub. But with this piece, it's kind of hard to see. See, that didn't go all the way, so we got to keep rubbing. Y'all, so this story is kind of gross, but can y'all hear me? I know y'all said I was having volume issues earlier. And what does it sound like? Like, does it sound shitty? I want to tell y'all something crazy that I saw the other night, and it was just so shocking to me because they were old people. Now I want to carefully try to pull this out. Don't tell me that this one doesn't stick. Like this one does not like this surface. It does not like it. See, that part's turning gray, but over here I can't get it to turn gray. Like, why doesn't it like this silly little tray? And it definitely works on chalk painted surfaces because I've done it. All those furnitures that I showed y'all in the last video are chalk painted. So I'm just going to try to put all my muscle into this right now and hope that it goes. If not, I don't know. I guess it's not meant to have a transfer link. Oh, yeah, there we go. Nope, I don't think it went, guys. Part of it went. Do you see, like, on certain surfaces, I guess you just have to, rub really hard. Like, I need somebody big and strong right here rubbing it for me. That's fine because we're going to seal over top of it anyway. Oh, I broke the stick. So yeah, I hate this stick anyway. I wish that this company would send like a plastic something because this thing sucks. Like I think something plastic would work much better anyway. But I'm glad that this kind of happened on camera because it just shows you guys that not everything goes the way that you plan. And so we'll just have to find a cool way to work with this. Okay, so I guess what I should have done is just kept rubbing. Like the spots where I saw it wasn't gonna stick. I guess that's a lesson, just keep rubbing. This is only like the third time that I've actually done transfers. And we're gonna go. We're gonna rub this spot some more. Y'all, I can't believe Mackenzie's still sleeping. It's like, what time now? Alrighty, so wait, that little piece of wood is stuck in there from the stick. I'm so pissed right now. I'm gonna figure out how to get, okay. Alright, I guess she's a part of the piece now. But anyway, guys, this is how it turned out. So just a cute little like florally design. And so next what we're gonna do is try to add some of these flowers in there. Yes, I can hear you. It's just a little tapping. Oh my God, that's my iPhone. I hate that sound and I'm so sorry, guys. I actually need to get my phone fixed. Ever since I bought this phone like 2 years ago, it's been doing that and I've been so lazy to go to the Apple store, but it's annoying and it used to only do it with my front facing camera, but I guess today it's deciding to do it with the back facing camera as well. So I'm sorry, I hate that sound. So this is the flower design that we're going to be adding, and I feel like it'll be cute to kind of layer both of these in there. And now that I have these transfers on this piece and I've painted it with chalk paint, it went from a $3 piece from the thrift store to, I'm gonna try to get like $25, $30 for it. And for the right person, like somebody's gonna adore this thing and be like, oh my god, this is so pretty. And that's where I think good staging comes in at, because if you have the item staged right, somebody will buy it. So what I think I'll do is like pick up some pearls from the Dollar Tree, like some cute little pearls, and kind of have them draping out of it, just to give somebody an idea of like what they could do with it. I apologize in advance, guys. This transfer is going to take a second for me to rub on. So what I'm going to do is open up this live chat to questions. So if you have any questions about anything, business, home decor, if you're just joining, you're curious of what I'm doing, like ask me some questions and I will answer them. Because this is going to take a second. So I think what I'm going to do, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take, okay, so I'm basically going to round this out some so we can make it seem like the flower is coming out of the side of the tray. Oh my god, the struggle is real right now. Okay, we're going to cut this leaf off and try to make this fit. And then the good part is I can put this on something else. We'll cut this off. So you don't have to use the whole image as it comes. You can kind of layer them. And I think I'm going to keep playing with this till I like where it lands. Alright, and then I'm going to cut this part off too. All that extra little stuff, we're going to cut that off. Yeah, I kind of like that. And then for this. Alright guys, so I like the way that's positioned. So now we're going to take this off in love. And so, do you guys think that you'll be trying this in the future? Like, especially now that you see how easy it is. And I'm going to actually use this marker because what I'm not about to do is keep using that stick that's splintering. So I'm going to start up here in the corner and I'm just going to rub. I think the best thing to do when transferring is to make sure that your piece is dry all the way. But if it's not, again, it's not a big deal because you can always take a napkin and kind of finish buffing the image on, like y'all saw with the last transfer that I did. The little pieces that had came up, I was able just to push them back down with my finger. So I see somebody say, yes, they're inspired. That's good. I really, really like these a lot because you really can make your piece go from like cheap looking to expensive really, really quickly. And it just adds a really nice design element. So if you got an old dresser in your house and you're sick of it and you're like, girl, I want some furniture, you don't have to necessarily go out and buy some new furniture. You can paint it, add a transfer, and love it for a few more years. Or you can do like I'm doing and you can sell it. So the boost, oh, my hand is killing me. But that's why I think like a different, if these came with a different tool, that would be great because I don't love this. Guys, I'm such an old lady for New Year's. I am not going anywhere. I am going to be staying at home. Like, I'm not churchy. I don't go to church. So I don't want to go to church for New Year's. That's what we always used to do growing up. And it was cool. But now that I'm more spiritual, that just doesn't fit. And I don't party, so I don't want to go to a party. So I'm hoping that somebody will have a New Year's Eve something, and then we can go. Kenzie and I can go hang out over there, or maybe we'll do something at our house. Does anybody have any traditions like cooking black eyed peas, or making sure a man is the first one to walk through the door on New Year's? What y'all hear right now is me rummaging through the junk drawer, which is awful. Maybe one day I can do a junk drawer tour. You guys will be like, that is ridiculous. Like, I have everything in my junk drawer. And I don't really think I've seen people on YouTube um, walk people through their junk drawer. But I'm always fascinated at the stuff that I find in there. Okay, guys, so I really wish that Mackenzie was awake right now because I would have her on transfer. Oh, I broke it. So yeah, if you decide to buy this stencil kit, just know that this thing sucks and you're gonna have to come up with something to scrub with because this is not it. That is not it, honey. And for most stuff, you don't even have to rub this hard, but it's something about the finish, and I think it's the chalk paint finish on this particular item. Maybe because y'all know I literally just painted it. It's not dry yet. I don't know, but normally it's not this hard to rub on an image. And this one, as you can see, do y'all see how you can see like a gray kind of filmy? That means that the image has transferred. So that's what you're looking for when you're rubbing. You're looking for that, for the color to change. And once the color changes, you know it's good. It's stuck on there. It ain't going nowhere. What did somebody say? I like, I'm so over that superstition. Yeah, me too. Because especially as a single woman, like, and I'm not just gonna invite some guy to walk through the door. Like, I'm just not. Because everybody's energy ain't everything. But I don't know. Maybe I can get my friends to walk through the door first on New Year's. But guys, this year for 2020, what are some of y'all goals? Is anybody doing like a vision board? I've been thinking about actually doing a vision board this year. Like sitting down, thinking about some of the goals that I want um, to happen. I really want to travel more this year. That's why I'm excited about this. And oh, it's so pretty. That's why I'm excited about this antique booth because it's going to give me the freedom to sell my products in a retail space. I'm not selling out of my home, and they sell the stuff for you, so you don't even have to be there. You don't even gotta be there, honey. They sell your stuff for you, and you just pay a commission. So yeah, isn't that pretty? It turned out really, really good. I like it. I'm really impressed. And I think this is gorgeous. And now I think that it's $25, $30 worth. So, next, guys, what I'm going to be doing is taking this sanding block and kind of going over it. And so if you want this to look a little more vintagey, all you have to do is just rub. So I'm kind of scared to start there. So where I'm going to start, I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. And I'm going to start rubbing the piece first. So I just want to make it look a little bit more distressed. What do you guys think about how this turned out? So with the sanding block, what I'm trying to do is bring some of that metal back through. So you see how that just looks like it was, you know how you go to the store and you see stuff that was distressed? That's all we're doing. It's just making it look a little older, making it look aged. And this mint color makes it look a little patinaed. So you just want to kind of be random. You don't want to do it all over. Just, I do it in the spots where it was already kind of messed up anyway. You can go as heavy or as light as you want. But so far, I really just like how that looks. Now there's a little bit of that leaf here, and you can see it on the outside. So all you have to do is like take your something, scissors, whatever, pull it off. If I didn't have these nails, I would just pick it up with my fingernail, but and actually I'm just gonna go in there with my sanding block and kind of remove that. See, it's gone. Cricut has vinyl transfer scraper tool that you may want to invest in. Okay, I'll check it out. Hopefully I can pick it up from like Hobby Lobby or Amazon. And so on the inside, what else can the Cricut do? Because I've been thinking about getting one, but I never took the time to go on YouTube and really see what they're all about. I know you can make stuff, just really not sure what. So yeah, I like the way this turned out. I think it's pretty. I don't want to go too crazy with the distressing, because sometimes over distressing can really kill a project. But I think that's good. Yep, I like the way that looks. So, and I'm not even gonna bother to go in and paint any of that either. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm just gonna take this sanding block and kind of, I'm sorry guys in advance for the noise. I'm like a noise person, so this is bothering me right now. And I hate mukbangs and anything where there's like a sound. It drives me fucking nuts. So I am sorry, guys. So I think that looks pretty. Oh my god, I like that. So what I like to use to seal these pieces is clear wax, and I actually ran out. So I'm waiting on my Amazon package to come today, so I won't get to show you guys how to seal it. But I'll be back with other videos showing y'all how to seal and finish your projects to protect them. And all you would do with the wax is like wipe off all the debris from your sanding, and then just go over it with a light layer of wax, and that protects your paint and protects the finish. That way somebody could put something wet on top of this item and not have to stress about it. So what I'm doing right now, there's like a lumpy spot right there. So I was just trying to make that a little bit more even. And your sanding doesn't have to be perfect. It does not have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be uniform. It's all up to you and your vision for the piece. So that, I probably went a little OZ, but it's okay. Alright guys, so that is pretty much it. I kind of want to go in there a little bit, but I think I'm going to leave it alone. Nah, let me top that spot a little bit because it just looks like it's like a lot of paint in this one spot. So yeah, that distressing is a little OD, I think. What do you guys think? Is it okay? Oh my god, I can create my own transfer. Girl, let me go run it by a pre-cut. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the brush, kind of get a lot of the paint off of it, and then I'm just going to dry brush it a little. And then once that dries, I'll just go over it and get some of that off. But next, and then we're done, I'm going to take my brush and go over the transfer. Just lightly. Because I want it to look aged and weathered. So I don't want it to be like, I can't have this distressed piece and then that image is so clear up there. Because that looks crazy. So alright guys, and I am done. This is my final piece. So I think it turned out really, really good. And I feel like this is ready for sale now. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I am freaking starving. So I'm going to get this kitchen cleaned up after I finish that last piece. And then I'm going to wake Mackenzie up because I don't know why she's so asleep. And when my wax gets here, I'll just be filling these pieces. I have like 2 big totes where I'm putting all of my stuff for sale in. So it'll go on my totes out of my shed. And like I said, stay tuned guys because I will be doing live. I think Sunday is a good day for them. So I don't really do much on Sunday, so I'm going to try my best to make sure I do these type of videos on Sundays. Not really sure what time yet. We'll have to see what'll work. But that way I can show y'all the new pieces that I get every week from the thrift store and we'll do cool stuff to them. So I thank you guys so much for watching these videos. Thank you so much for all of your support. And I hope that you guys have a great remainder of your